How well did Smackdown Live do compared to Raw? Find out next on my Smackdown Live review. What is up, you guys? Zombie here, bringing you another edition of my Smackdown Live review. Let's just jump into it. Orton, Shane, and Daniel kicked off backstage watching a clip of last night, of course on Raw, where Orton RKO'd Brock. Said that Orton would be punished and security was issued to look out for Lesnar all night. Daniel announced a three-way match for the number one contender for the IC title. That segment got a 3 out of 5. Right after it, Dean Ambrose was in the ring, calls Dolph out to the ring, and this was an amazing promo. Dolph brought up the Spirit Squad. He got completely pumped. There's a lot of curse words involved, especially from Dolph's side. And it was pretty much all centered around the fact that Dean said that Dolph isn't as good as he thinks that he is. The lights went out, like Dean Ambrose went up the ramp, lights went out, Bray Wyatt appears and hits Dolph with his sister Abigail, says Dolph stole something from Bray Wyatt, and offers him a match. If Dolph loses, Bray Wyatt would kick his place in SummerSlam. That got a 5 out of 5 for a promo. Next was the number one contender match for the IC title. Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews versus Kalisto. I rated the match a 3.5 with Apollo Crews winning. The Miz was on commentary. Apollo Crews won by roll-up. Baron Corbin attacked Kalisto after. Apollo saved him, and the Miz attacked Apollo, and then before Baron Corbin attacks Miz, I guess it was a way to get Apollo Crews over and Baron Corbin over, and get Miz all over all at once. It was a 3.5 for the whole thing. Becky Lynch versus Eva Marie. Before the match, Eva Marie looked hurt. Trainer came over, talked to Eva. The match did not take place. It was still rated 2 out of 5 because you could tell that it was on host. Good job there, Eva. Good job from Bay. Carmella was interviewed by Renee Young, and Natalya interrupted her. Just a basic one. I didn't even rate that at all. I just didn't feel the need to. Simon Gotch versus Gable and Jordan. Of course, American Alpha's debut. They won. This was the most hyped up thing for the show this week, so of course it was out of 15. It only got 8 out of 50. This really hurt them. Gable and Jordan, nice win, but come on. Next was AJ Styles' promo with John Cena. This was amazing. Styles offered a match with Cena at SummerSlam, and Cena accepts. I rated this promo a 4 out of 5. It was absolutely to die for. Fandango versus Randy Orton with security around the ring. During the match, Brock did show up in the crowd. He did go through, jump the barricade, go through the crowd, and F5 Orton, which means Orton won by DQ, and because of the Brock interference, I rated it a 4 out of 5. Heath Slater backstage in Daniel Bryan's office. Daniel said if Heath wins his opponent, it's his opponent next week, he gets a SmackDown Live contract. At that time, Randall roars him. I rated this a 2.5 out of 5. I thought it was nice. I'm kind of getting tired of the Heath Slater thing completely. Dean Ambrose interview was with Renee Young. It was just generic, 2 out of 5. It was supposed to be Natalya versus Carmella. Of course, Natalya attacks Carmella from behind. Puts her in the sharpshooter outside of the ring. Match never happened. Rated the segment 2.5 out of 5. There was a backstage segment between Dolph and Shane McMahon. Of course, Daniel was there. And pretty much it looked like Shane and Daniel Bryan didn't believe in Dolph, and he just said screw them completely. He got a 3.5 out of 5. And then you guys finally the main event of the evening, Dolph Ziggler versus Bray Wyatt. If Bray won, he was the number one contender at SummerSlam. This match was just amazing. The match itself was a 5 out of 5. After the match, I had to add on to it. And I boosted the whole show by 0.5 just because of the ending, because it was needed. But after Dolph wins and continues to go to SummerSlam, Eric Rowan came out and attacked Dolph Ziggler. Dean ran in to help him, didn't stand a chance against Bray and Eric Rowan. We end it with Bray hitting Sister Abigail on Dolph Ziggler. This is really nice. I thought that it was going to do a whole Dolph Ziggler isn't good enough. Every week he has to face a different top competitor to get that momentum back, to make him a liable threat to Dean Ambrose. But this way might work too. Him feuding with the Wyatt family in a semi-feud while still with Dean Ambrose would work. So, my overall rating for SmackDown Live is a 3.7 out of 5. Now, that's lower than Raw's, but I have to admit, SmackDown did pretty good this week. What do you guys think? As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will catch you guys later. What's cracking like on the zombie snacking?